Norristown. Ed Moore's got 4 points, but they're important points. He's trying to draw the Coatsville defense out. Again, this is a run and gun game. What have you seen so far?
Well, it's a balanced scoring attack for the Red Raiders. Allen with 4 and Dennis Holmes with 4. 3 other guys on the scoring sheet. Pretty balanced attack right now. I think this is the best team that Norristown's seen so far this year, and they better get used to it because they have some tough teams coming up with Plymouth White Marsh on the ticket and their triangle tournament right here at Norristown Area High School in the coming days.
Marcus Green back on the court for Norristown. Substitutions have been made for Coatsville. Brian Kirkland inbounding the ball. Coatsville working against a Norristown zone, beating it there. Kirkland with a nice long distance jump shot.
That's right, Kirkland with a basket. Maurice Allen pushes up quickly. He pulls up, he's got 2.
That was a nice looking jump shot. He looked like he found his rhythm on that. Beautiful look. Well, I have that as Ed Moore's 3rd block of the night.
As much as it was a good shot by Ramsey Stanton and a great look by Middleton, Ed Moore sticks his hand up against the block.
Middleton did a beautiful job, slicing through the middle, drawing some attention, and then kicking it out to the big man, Stanton.
Middleton with a shot. He's got a real smooth shot, John. Real smooth shot. He's got 4 points.
Wow, baseball pass. Good job by Green to recognize that Allen was wide open. Great job by Wiggins.
The foul's going to be before the shot. Shot called off by Dave Rominski.
Well, that was outstanding court awareness by Green to throw that baseball pass down the court.
And then another great pass by Maurice Allen. A nice firm pass that got into Wiggins' hands.
And that's what we said they've been doing. They certainly don't waste any time getting it down deep into the offensive end of the court.
Green working the ball around. There's Maurice Allen, number 15, with a 3-pointer. It's no good, but Tolson puts it back up. It's no good for him either.
Coatsville's really leaving the Eagles wide open for that 3-point shot, and a couple of the Eagles this season have found some success from beyond the arc, so that could come back to burn Coatsville. Right now they are using that, though, and they have a 4-point lead.
Middleton with an errant shot. Stanton with the rebound. Number 35, Bryant Moore with a shot. It's no good. Tolson with the rebound. Ahead to Green. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins fakes. Back to Tolson, now to Maurice Allen. Allen uses an athletic ability, no good.
Well, down on the other end, Tolson did a great job getting that defensive rebound. It was a picture-perfect box out. He was rewarded with the rebound. And then they ended up getting a decent look on the offensive side. Coatsville setting up a play.
Kirkland over to Middleton. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be underneath, and it's going to be on Coatsville.
Looked like number 41, John Allen, that's getting tangled up with TJ Tolson down low, and Allen is the recipient of a foul.
Substitution for Norristown's Josiah Perry. He takes TJ Tolson's spot. TJ first time off the court. Josiah Perry coming back. Didn't play in the last game. It's Marcus Green over to Maurice Allen. Down in the corner to Perry. Back to Allen. They've got Wiggins all alone on the baseline. Threads the needle. It's no good. Rebound Perry. Perry in some traffic, but he gets it.
Immediate impact for Josiah Perry. Comes right off the bench. Picks up a nice offensive rebound and puts it back in to cut the Coatsville lead to 2 points.
Middleton with some ball handling skills. Double dribble called by Dave Rominski. Middleton doesn't believe it. Got some more substitutions. Derek Green for Coatsville and number 11, Salim Campbell for Norristown.
Mr. Electric steps on the court for Norristown. Perpetual motion, Campbell.
That's right. He's the Energizer Bunny as far as we're concerned.
He's a spark plug.
Have we complimented him enough, and he hasn't even done anything yet
today? He's an exciting guy, though.
That's right.
I'm sure he's done a lot today.
Wiggins with a 3-point attempt. It's good.
They're starting to exploit, perhaps, that Coatsville defense a little bit.
James Wiggins, 6'1" junior. Middleton with the ball, guarded by Green. Good matchup there. Stanton with the ball. Over to Green. Derek Green for Coatsville. To Bryant Moore. Bryant puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound, Allen. Nothing there. Eddie Moore ahead to Marcus Green. Green looks over. He's going to take it himself. 2 points, Marcus Green.
That's his 4th point of the night. That was a good job. On the other end of the court, Coatsville did a good job arcing the ball over top of Ed Moore. And on the flip side, Marcus Green adjusts his shot a little bit to make sure it goes in. I'm sure he's pretty used to adjusting his shot with his size.
6 straight points for the Eagles, and they lead 21-18. Another steal by Norristown. An errant pass by Josiah Perry. Derek Green has the ball. Passes it to Middleton. Middleton takes a shot, partially deflected by Moore. And there's a matchup that Middleton's not going to win, but he needs to make himself known there. He tried to out-rebound Eddie Moore.
Well, that's Moore's 4th block of the half. I know that a couple games ago, Coach McGee claimed that Ed Moore had a quadruple-double, which very, very, very rarely happens. A triple-double is very rare, and a double-double is very rare.
That's right. Blocks, steals, assists, and points. Quadruple-double. Moore with a shot. It's no good. Botched rebound by the Eagles, but they do get the ball back. Marcus Green. Green down the lane. Dumps it off to Perry. Perry, an off-balance shot, but he caught Derek Green in the air. Good shot there by Josiah Perry. Really didn't have a shot at making it, but he got up in the air and got Derek Green to foul him.
I'm absolutely impressed tonight with the way that Norristown's crashing the boards. They're doing a good job on the offensive glass.
And they have to if they're going to take those outside shots, and some are going to go in and some aren't. They have to crash the boards, get those 2nd and 3rd shots. Josiah Perry misses the 1st one. Free throw shooting a problem right now for the Eagles, and we saw it a little bit in the JV game. There was about 10 shots the JV Eagles missed, and they could have won the game. By the way, they lost a close game, 55-53. It was a close game throughout the entire ball game. A little delay at the start, 7-minute delay there because some official problems, official scorebook problems, and some technical fouls. That's why we're starting so late. Perry makes the 2nd one. It's 22-18. Allen with the ball.
Tell you what, I had a chance to watch some of that JV game. An impressive player for Norristown, someone to look for, Dan Evans.
He led Norristown with 12 points. Milan Dean also had 10.
He is a real impressive player.
He's a sophomore. I have him in class. He's a real nice kid, real quiet. Seems to be really coming into his own on the court.
Very polished basketball player at the level that he's playing at.
Foul's going to be on Marcus Green, and we know he's coming off the floor because that's his 2nd foul as Maurice Allen takes his spot. We know the 2-foul rule. 2 fouls in the 1st half, and you're on the bench. As we have another substitution for Coatsville, it's Maurice Turner, number 55. He'll take John Allen's place.
It's too bad Marcus has to come out. Norristown's building a little bit of momentum.
Ramsey Stanton over to Middleton. Check that, that's Bacon. In the Green. The Green can't get it to drop. He gets his own rebound, though. We have another foul. Another foul called on Norristown. It's going to be on Josiah Perry.
It's Norristown's 3rd foul. It's 22-18 with just under 3.5 minutes left to go to the half. Great job on defense, Ed Moore.
There's a case where a guy 6'8's guarding the inbounds, and you're not going to get anything over him and between the basket.
That is a nightmare, especially for Clarence Bacon, who's 5'8". He's given up a full foot to Ed Moore.
Stephon Lewis also in the game for the Red Raiders. He's number 25. That's Bacon out top, guarded by Maurice Allen, number 15.
There's the trap up top for Norristown.
Ramsey Stanton into Green, over to Turner. Turner with 2 points. Here come the Eagles again. 3:03 remaining in the half. Allen, guarded by Bacon. The foul's going to be on Clarence Bacon, number 21.
Coatsville quickly recognizing that Marcus Green is off the court, harassing Maurice Allen, who handles the point guard chores. Brad Weldon getting set to check in for Norristown.
And here he comes, number 41, Brad Weldon. He's a silent scorer for Norristown. He's very quiet in his approach to basketball, but he gets the job done, and he usually ends up with double figures coming off the bench. Eddie Moore takes the inbound pass from Wiggins. Back to Moore, turnaround jumper, it's good, Eddie Moore. How many points is that for Ed Moore?
6 points for Ed, all on the medium range jump shots.
That's right, he's got at least 4 block shots and a couple rebounds in there. He's playing a fine game. Stephon Lewis with the ball, guarded by Wiggins.
I'd like to see Ed establish himself a little bit closer to the block, though. Like to see some inside post moves. Defensive rebound.
Big rebound by Moore. Ahead to Allen. He's got Campbell. Ooh, bad pass, but they save it. Campbell with the ball. Over to Weldon. Shot's no good. Rebound Derek Green. Ahead to Bacon. Over to Ramsey Stanton. Ooh. And he lost the ball off his own knee. It'll belong to the Eagles. Little frustration right now. Some passes going awry for the Eagles. 24-20 the score, and we have another sub for the Raiders waiting to come in. That'll be number 11, Jesse Chalfant.
I'll tell you what, it's frustrating because Norristown is doing a beautiful job of getting the ball within about 6 feet of the basket, and then they have a tendency to get a little fancy with the exchange at that point. And they're not capitalizing on the opportunities that they've had.
Another intercepted pass. It's Bacon in the corner. Stephon Lewis dribbles in. Dumps it off to Green. Green no good. That's Turner. Turner blocked by Ed Moore. And here comes Wiggins. Wiggins all by himself. Easy layup.
Well, the great thing about that is Ed, the shot previous to that, totally altered the shot, so the shot went way over the basket. He should get credit for a block there because the guy was so errant trying to get it over top of him. But then they tried to throw it up there again, and that time Ed got his hand on it.
Lewis to Turner. Turner took a couple steps in there, got away with it. Turner again. Moore with a partial block. And Derek Green finally puts it in for the Raiders. 26-22. Ahead to Salim Campbell. Salim all alone.
Well, Coatsville's got to stop the blood. They got a 6-point lead to cut into from Norristown with 1:10 left to go here in the half. And Ed Moore is absolutely phenomenal. You can tell he's a natural shot blocker by the fact that he's got 5 shots blocked. He doesn't have a foul called against him, which is it's amazing for a player that has that much impact on defense not to get in foul trouble as much as he should. But his picks are coming clean.
That's right, and Coach McGee a little angry getting off the bench there, although he has a 6-point lead against Coatsville. He's giving Ed Moore some instructions. He wasn't too happy with Weldon as he came off the court. I'm not really sure what the problem was, but he looked a little vocal there. Ted Monaco gives some words of advice to Eddie Moore. I don't think Ed needs any advice right now. He's doing a fine job. As you said, with 5 block shots and no fouls, that's a testament to his shot blocking ability. He's going straight up, and he's putting his hands up, and he's not leaning into the player. A lot of shot blockers, even in the NBA, seem to put their hands up, but they also lean into their player, and they get into foul trouble. That's Jesse Chalfant with the ball for Coatsville. He dribbles over the timeline. Passes to Maurice Turner. Turner back to Chalfant, to Stanton. A lot of ball movement for the Raiders, and too much because Salim Campbell just picked their pocket. Passes back to Maurice Allen. Over to the spark plug Campbell. Shockley looks at the clock. 50 seconds to go. Allen drives the basket. No good. Rebound Ramsey Stanton. Jesse Chalfant pushes it up for the Raiders. Over to Green. Green with a shot, no good. Chalfant rebound. Into Ramsey Stanton. Stanton trying to get his... Oh, yeah, and he got it there. Ramsey Stanton for 2.
Beautiful move by Stanton. Obviously, he knows Ed Moore's there. He does a very patient job. A lot of guys, when they get the ball that close in, have a tendency to rush it, but he was patient with that.
I was just going to say Stanton's trying to find his own game, and he puts in a basket. 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Norristown holding for the last shot.
Coach McGee wants to bring the troops in and maybe set something up on paper with 12.7 seconds left to go in the half.
Obviously, every basket is an important one in a game like this. It's 28-24. McGee wants to put a play into action and has a go-to man in mind, I guess. And Coatsville looking to defend against the Eagles.
Typically what we've seen from Norristown on a last shot has been one of the guards up top trying to penetrate and maybe dish it off, and a lot of times they find that they're so wide open because they're so quick cutting to the basket, they get their own shot.
We have a great officiating crew tonight. Coach John Parker, longtime official, great official, and Dave Romensky. I know he's a good official too. I've seen him around the league. They're doing a fine job tonight, keeping the game honest. Maurice Allen takes the inbound from Shockley. He's got under 10 seconds to go. Allen looking for someone. He looks at Shockley. Inside to Moore. All off the hands of Weldon. All that work for nothing.
It's a great idea. Moore has a good passing touch also inside.
Yeah, I think they were trying to fake Coatsville out. 1.9 seconds, and Allen puts the ball up. Shots no good, and we go to halftime with a pretty close game, 28-24, as the Coatsville Red Raiders pretty much got everybody into the game off the bench. Pretty balanced scoring attack. Dennis Holmes, John Allen, and Ricky Middleton all have 4 points, and there's a whole bunch of guys with 1 basket each getting into the box score.
It's been back and forth all game long. Norristown jumps out, gets a couple point lead, and then Coatsville battles back, and they take the lead, and then Norristown, about halfway through the second quarter, battles back once again, and it ends up that they have a 4-point lead going into the half. They've got James Wiggins and Ed Moore both with 6 points. Marcus Green has 4. Maurice Allen has 5. Salim Campbell with 2. Josiah Perry with 3, and they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 guys take the court so far tonight. So Coach McGee exploiting the strength of his bench.
That's right. We're going to have a halftime show here by the Coatsville Red Raider cheerleaders. I don't know if we're going to keep going with that, but we'll be back right after this for the second half. It's 28-24. Norristown leads Coatsville.
Welcome to a very exciting special edition of what is known as Schaefer's Showcase. I'm pinch hitting for Neil. We've got Greg Fry with us from the NASD TV crew. Greg, just to give the viewers a sense of what goes on kind of behind the scenes and what enables us to put this game on for people to be able to watch in their home, why don't you give them a sense of maybe what time you come, what type of stuff you do, what time you get to leave, how much time's involved?
Well, usually we get here about 6:45. We have to bring down all the camera equipment and the microphones from the communication center up on the 3rd floor. We have to bring everything down, set the microphones up down here, set the camera up on the bleachers, make sure everything's secure. Then we do a couple tests right before the game just to make sure that everything's working, just so we know nothing goes wrong during the show.
Right, exactly, to prevent any possible miscues while we're on the air. And also, what time does the program usually end for you to pack it up by the time you guys break down all the stuff that you brought out?
Well, usually we're here about 15-20 minutes after the game. Basically, we just do the reverse of everything we did to set up. It takes about 15-20 minutes, and then we have to carry everything back up, and then we're pretty much done. So it's pretty easy once you learn how to do it. It just takes a couple times.
So you're coming in around, you're coming in around 6:30, 6:45. You're staying here till, and by the time you get home, it might be 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's not a big deal though, because it's like, you're coming to the game, you're having fun, and usually there's somebody else. Like tonight, I have Carl Baker doing the game with me. So it's a lot of fun because you get to hang out, you get to come to the basketball games, you get to watch very good basketball team. So
it's a great idea from the communications department here in Norristown. It gives you the opportunity to learn some things that maybe some kids in some other schools don't have a chance to do, and potentially you get to apply this for plans that you have after high school.
Right.
So it's a great opportunity for you. How many nights a week do you put in here?
It's really on a volunteer basis. It does have something to do with our grade. In the communication center, there are classes in the communication center, but usually if each of us volunteers for about 3 or 4 games a year, we can usually spread it out enough that everybody gets to do a game.
How well does this gig pay, Greg? Why don't you let everyone know?
Well, I wish it paid something, but there might be a couple regulations from the school board on that we might not be able to do that.
Well, this is Greg Fry from NASD TV. It's what makes it happen for you guys to be able to watch us at home. Neil would kill me if I didn't mention the N Club and the Bird Cage, who do a great job distributing the snacks and the refreshments all during the course of the game. Feel free to stop by there if you happen to be at the game and grab a slice of pizza and a soda or something. I've seen Greg hanging out there myself a couple times, but we'll be back with third quarter action.